Now, over the past 2 years, I've refined Jess's start and it has improved dramatically. I got the first idea actually at the first duel in the pool in America. Young Jess was on the way up. I noticed at the start when she got on the blocks and we slowed it down on the biomechanical replays that the tips of the hands of the US swimmers who were on both sides of her were just touching the water when Jess was virtually, her feet were probably about 12 centimetres from the block. So I thought, well, you know, we're going to have to address this now. The way we've done this now, I've made Jess, using the track start, I had a good look at the American swimmers. I've got Jess to put all the weight on her front foot, and when she holds the block, that the thumbs are on top of the block so that that eliminates any falling into the water. And you'll see on the video where she's in the start position where the elbows are slightly bent with all the weight on the front foot so that she's virtually out over the water. You'll notice there her shoulders, her head and her arms are out over the pool. So you'll see on that position there where all the weight is on the front feet, and now we have got the reaction time down. 80% of the time she'll be under 0.7 reaction time, which is very good. She'll be out in 6.7, 6.8, and given equal ability under the water, the guy with the fastest reaction time and the best breakouts and the best underwater skills, or equal to the other one, is going to come up first. So it's really important in that start to keep that weight on the front foot and support your body with your thumbs so that you're leaning. So virtually, when you release the block with your hands, there's no way you can stop falling in. But in this case, you're going to drive with the legs and you're getting a start on the rest of the field. You'll notice here that Jessica turns to the side, slightly to the side. Now, I think the best turn for most flyers is to, when you touch the wall with your hand like that, where you'll see here where Jess goes, she swings to the side. Where I don't teach my other swimmers that, I teach the other swimmers, when they touch the wall, the hand goes directly over the centre of the head and they push straight back, the same as the breaststrokers do, the world-class breaststrokers, straight over the top of their head, with the other hand under the water, the elbow close to the side or the rib cage, and then they join as they go out into their streamlined position off the wall. Whereas I have had a lot of problems with Jess doing that, for her getting onto her side of the wall, and she's much faster. We've tested her 5 metres and 7.5 off the wall, doing the turn straight over the head and the turn going to the side like that, and she's much faster because she just does not get those first 2 kicks on her side, and she's much faster on the side than she is on her tummy. The finish of the butterfly race is really important, not only the finish, but the turn as well. When you're coming into the finish, you'll see Jess coming in here. I believe you have to calculate how good a finish you're going to do when you're at 3 or 4 metres from the turn. A lot of swimmers tend, even at the highest level, if a race is very close, to tend to lose concentration and perhaps be too much aware of the person swimming beside you. You have to concentrate on your own, and you have to make a decision when you're 3 metres out whether you're going to pull up a little bit harder or shorten your stroke before you get to the wall so that you can finish on the full stroke. It's the same with freestyle. When you're coming out, the stroke before you touch the wall has to be a really concentrated effort of pushing that extra little bit harder than you would normally do when you are swimming normally along the centre of the pool. It's very, very important that you do that. Also in the turns, if you're reaching for the wall, you cannot get your legs up. The momentum is not sufficient there for you to get your legs tucked up under your stomach quickly enough to get back off the wall. So we practice those at the end of every workout. They'll go into the centre of the pool. We have a line on the bottom which is 12.5 metres from the wall. They swim in 10 seconds behind each other. At the moment they get past that line, they go in at race pace, do the fly turn, and they have to stay underwater until the person behind them, which is 10 seconds behind, and it works out pretty well for us because they have to go that extra little bit without straightening their legs too much prior to the breakout.